In its most popular form, a triathlon involves competing in 3 endurance disciplines, such as swimming, cycling, and running, where athletes aim for the fastest time, including the timed transitions between each discipline. But aside from being adept at these 3 sports, what does it really take to become successful in this sport? Physique-tv's Amy Kitchingman dropped by the Go Sport 2xU Triathlon Championship to check out the event and get some helpful tips from the athletes.
It's Amy here, and I'm here at the Go Sport 2xU Triathlon Championships to find out what it really takes to be a triathlete. So can you tell me a little bit about today's event and how it went?
Today's the 2xU Triathlon. It's a series of 3 triathlons that we run throughout the year. Athletes then accumulate points throughout the series, and then we have an overall winner in the different age groups and prize giving for them at the end of the season, rewarding them for all their efforts throughout the series.
So you feel today was a successful event?
Today was great. It was a bit challenging early this morning. The fog rolled in and we had to use plan B for the swim course, but I'm glad we got the swim out the way and didn't have to cancel that. But yeah, great turnout. The day turned out fine. I think everybody enjoyed themselves.
So can you explain a little bit about the categories that can compete in this triathlon?
We try and open the categories to as many people as possible. We have, in the junior events, we have an age group for 12 and under, where they compete against each other. We then have 13 to 18 and then 19 years and over for the super sprint. And with the sprint and Olympic distances, we have 18 years and under, it's 19 to 39 years, 40 to 49, and then for the veterans, 50 years and over.
What do you do when you're training for a triathlon?
Well, a combination of sort of strength training. So we're in the gym 2 mornings a week before work, and then we do some brick sessions. So that involves a bike, mixed distances with a run, often a run off the bike. So you get used to that feeling of sort of jelly legs, and then just sort of once or twice in the pool as well, in the mornings before school, in fact.
So apart from the major disciplines, which are obviously the running, the swimming and the cycling, what else do you think you really need to be able to compete in triathlon?
Good nutrition. Like everyone says, you know, it's 80% diet, and you know, I believe that. I think, you know, what you're putting into your body is really important. You know, sort of foods that close to natural state as possible, so sort of meats and lots of fruit and vegetables. A little bit of carbs just to keep your energy levels up for training, so you can make sure you train at high endurance, like high intensity. So yeah, I'd like definitely diet with a combination of lots of rest, good sleep.
So what do you do when you're preparing? Like mentally, like do you feel like you have to prepare yourself and as well as physically?
Yeah, I train swimming and running, and I've just started the bike, so I've just gone out on my bike a few times a week training, and before a race I just see my competitors and see who I need to beat to win.
So how did you train for this triathlon?
Well, I swim outside of Tri Club, and I train with Starfish, so twice a week. We go to the beach on Saturday and then we go around the ranches on Tuesday. And so I haven't done much running or cycling because of my knee, but apart from that, that's all I've done.
So what do you think young people need to do to get into triathlons, and how do you stay motivated?
You need to be motivated to do it because it's hard and it's easy to give up. Like on the run you can walk and you can just give up, so you need to be motivated and you need to be disciplined as well, because if you miss one training then you can miss loads and then you just lose the technique.
What else do you think, what other skills do you think people need to be able to compete?
You need to know the techniques, and the transitions are one of the most important things because you speed up and it slows you down if you don't do it. So I think the best thing is to be motivated. You don't need to be good at anything, it's just motivational.
So you mentioned that this is your first triathlon. So what kept you motivated to keep going through the whole competition?
Well, I am a mom, and just seeing these little kids, you know, some children under the age of 12 whizzing past me, you know, on their bikes and in the run, and feeling absolutely fresh, and I felt like, you know, I was giving it my all. It's really awesome to see these young kids out here and our future champions in the making.
Training, good nutrition and motivation are the top tips that we got from today's triathletes. So if you want to take part in a triathlon, remember these tips. I'm Amy, and I'll see you next time.